Hi there. Let's talk about SSA's VPN, John Doe as fast hop, and Tor as last hop. And what is most valuable is what is the first hop and what is the last hop. Let's look how to get traffic through SSA's VPN, John Doe client. So let's talk about what is SSI's VPN Donim and fast hop, and what is the traffic and what is the strength and weakness of this traffic by gaining local user. So this is how a ISP help local user VPN to gaining data using Tor through SSH, VPN John Doe server, or Tor guard relay, or Tor middle relay, Tor exit relay. Then it gaining this data, and Tor help to reach data by SSH, VPN, or John Doe. Whenever you want to go to your desired data by SSH, VPN, or John Doe, your ISP would be helpful for you. Let's have an example, like if any attack gain Tor guard relay or pass Tor middle relay and finally Tor exit relay, and Tor store activity of local user by incoming SSH, VPN, John Doe attack. SSH, VPN, John Doe server create a extra layer for incoming attack. Then the layer goes next like Tor guard relay and Tor middle relay, and finally the layer is stopped by Tor exit relay. The Tor client has a list of nodes from a dictionary server. Then the Tor client establishes a random connection via nodes for target and passing some data over the encrypted situation. And now talk about weakness via SSH, VPN, John Doe. They can make a DNS, and the SSH, VPN, and John Doe client reach correctly by the help of making DNS, and it can be kill the connection over SSH, VPN, any of this layer like Tor guard relay, Tor middle relay. And lastly, the VPN provide SSH or VPN John Doe. There is some other options without a single hop or second hop or last hop. Between them, there is also some other options by using ISP. And this process user go to TLS by the use of VPN, SSH, or then John Doe, and finally Tor, then internet.onion, and VPN as first hop here and Tor as last hop. And after that, the user go to SSH, VPN, John Doe, and then Tor and internet.onion, your desired target. So here SSH, VPN and John Doe as first hop and Tor as last hop. Now talk about if the Tor as first hop and SSH, VPN, John Doe as last hop. But in this system, Tor blocked his destination by SSH, VPN, John Doe server. Before this, between these two layers, Tor exit relay and SSH, VPN, John Doe server, between this layer, the Tor is stopped. SSH, VPN, John Doe, 3-layer stopped and cannot reach their destination by this layer if Tor is fast up and SSH is VPN John Doe as last hop. In some cases, Tor hide your IP address by SSH, VPN or John Doe server and clarify your IP address and store your data, and Tor failed there. Here is a risk by John Doe server, and here the IP address is visible or stored in Tor. SSH VPN John Doe server, this is the last server. Before this 3-layer multiple hub is connected and the local user or Tor client first go Tor guard relay and of course help of ISP, but in last SSH VPN John Doe server stopped and SSH VPN and John Doe server the best protection against local user Tor client, and Tor and VPN is totally two different system. In this tutorial, I show you guys some background information about Tor and its basic layer, Tor enhancements, our original and some related work, and how an attacker design goals and assumptions, the Tor design, some hidden services, design decisions, attack and defenses, some early experience Tor in the wild, and Tor is middle. Tor work in middle way between attacker user and destination, and first user go to Tor network and attacker target user before go to Tor, then the request by the send of user go to entity guard, middle relay, exit node and destination websites, and Tor work for entity guard, middle relay and exit node, and it is called fingerprinting obfuscation method against intelligent fingerprinting attacks. So in the last of the video, let's discuss about what Tor is. Tor is end-to-end encryption protocol designed to keep communications secure. It's open source and is maintained by a large open source community. It's hard to hide malware or hacks inside of Tor. Provides anonymity scales with how many people are using the network. This is all for Tor. And what Tor isn't, service to completely anytime your cell phone using the internet, 100% decentralized. This is actually Tor isn't. So guys, that's it for today. I briefly discussed about Tor attack, SSH, and John Doe server and VPN. Hope you guys liked it, and thanks for watching.